Let's take just a few minutes and talk about networking. This is going to be a pretty short little video, but it needs to be said, networking can be one of the most important parts of building your business and also can go a long way in your link building efforts. Now, I want to talk about personal networking and just touch on the need for that for a moment. You know, we are social creatures. We're designed to interact with humans, at least occasionally. In what we do, we spend so much of our time in front of computers, maybe working by ourselves, working late at night, early in the morning. We don't often take the time to get to know people outside of our little computer confines like we should. But even online, we need to create a network of friends. These are going to be people you meet at conferences, trade shows, online in chat rooms and forums, things like that. Over time, you're going to build relationships with people. This can be people in your same niche. This can even be your competitors. You can have friendly competition. There's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, you can often propel each other to a higher level with your friendship and by bouncing ideas off of each other. Unless you're just a rare hermit, really, it's not that much fun to work by yourself. You want to develop your contacts, get people's Skype information, email addresses, meet people face to face when you can. Talk about what's going on. You know, a lot of times our offline friends don't really understand what we do. You know, and if you're going to go to your racquetball partner and say, "Oh, I'm so burnt out. I just spent the last 6 hours building links, and tonight I've got to go home and set up a couple more blogs." Sometimes you feel like you're talking a different language to people. You know what I mean. Take advantage of your relationships with people that do what you do and can talk your language. Don't always be concerned about getting your ideas ripped off either. Yeah, it can happen, but a lot of times people generally are either too busy or just don't care enough to take action to be ripping off your ideas. But talking about your ideas with other people can expose your weaknesses in your plan before you waste a lot of time on them. Lastly, these relationships that you take the time to develop, you're not only going to enjoy them, but they're very powerful for building backlinks. Think about it. If you go to a total stranger online and you email them and say, "Hey, can I have a backlink for my site?" What do you think the chances are? Not really that good, unless you've got something to offer them, of course. But your friends, you can go right to them and just say, "Would you put a couple links up on your site for me?" And most likely, if they're really your friend, they're going to say, "Oh, absolutely." Because number one, they like you. Number two, they know what comes around goes around, and that what they do for you, you're going to do for them also. Your efforts really shouldn't be all what's in it for me, but you should be also looking out what can I give others. I've got online friends that right now I could say, "Hey, would you promote my product for me?" And they'd say, "Yeah, in a second, no problem, I'll do it." Because they know that when they have a need, when they need to boost their sales a little bit, I'm right there for them too. So don't think you can just crawl in a cave, sit behind your computer monitor, and just do everything by yourself. Enjoy your relationships while you've got them.